Hello and welcome back to Sacred Vapes, channel that aims to bring you the views and experiences of products in the market today, brought to you by an average vapor. Now, finally, I'm being able to bring you an e-liquid review to you. Been promising for weeks, and I've finally got one that's fully ready to talk about. But it's something kind of different. It's not a standard e-liquid. It's got a very unique selling point. It's this. The Hooked range, or HKD Juice. Now, most of the e-liquids I've brought to you on this channel have been pretty standard. You know, they come as flagship brands for each company and they sell at the respective price. These ones, however, come a little bit differently, mainly because they sell at a much cheaper price. They actually sell for about £3.50 a bottle, which is incredible value, but is it worth your money? Before we get talking about them, let's have a vape. So yeah, for the purpose of this review, I've been vaping these, as I say, for a few weeks now. You'll notice with a lot of the bottles, they're about 2/3 empty, so I've had plenty of experience and put them through different tanks, just to get an idea of the profile, the flavour, the coil performance, and all the rest of it. So, for the purposes of this review, the 70 VG liquids, the Sure Fills become nicotine free, and they're 50ml bottles with space for the 10ml nicotine shots. That's the design. It's like a shiny, glittery design. Get all your information on the back, and then the name of each liquid at the bottom. So, I have wrote the flavour profiles down, so if you see me look at them before each one, that's mainly because I can't remember exactly which one's which, other than one or two of them. So, we'll get talking about them now, and we're going to start with rum. And this is going to be the most plain liquid in the range. It's spearmint. Now, I have seen a few different people online talk about this really highly, so I was really interested in hearing about different experiences before I got my hands on it. And overall, it's a nice flavour. It just isn't spectacular. Now, the spearmint definitely is there on the inhale. It's quite a plain spearmint, so you know what that tastes like, you know what to expect. The exhale is, again, pretty much standard. It's not sweet that I've found. You know, I've brought you one recently which it was sweetened. This one isn't sweetened. There is a cool effect, you know, the menthol effect on the exhale as well, but that's not overly done. You know, it's a nice cold, but it's not an extreme cold, so it's not going to freeze your mouth up like something like the Cryo Rangers would do. But yeah, it's a nice spearmint flavour. It's pretty standard, what you would expect. Nothing really makes it exciting, but then if all you want is a plain mint flavour, this is going to be ideal for you. Coil performance, as you would expect, absolutely fantastic with no sweetener in there. So yeah, it performed really, really well. So the next one is going to be Hex. Now we'll get this one out the way because I don't like this. But as you will know from watching my other videos, it's got nothing to do with the actual liquid, it's more the flavour. This one is a blackcurrant with aniseed and licorice. So two of the biggest things I don't like mixed up in a really nice fruit flavour. So yeah, I only really got through a tank of this, if I'm being honest. That's why most of it is still in the bottle. Now the blackcurrant is nice. It's nice and it's got a nice sweet. It's not a natural blackcurrant, which is good for me because I find the natural blackcurrant flavour a little bit too intense. So yeah, very much so. It's a nice fruit in the blackcurrant. So that's what you get in the inhale. Slight notes of the others, but when you get into the exhale, the aniseed especially starts to come through a lot more and makes up a lot of the body of the fruit, which is then where I didn't like it. So yeah, it's something, if you like the idea, if you like aniseed, if you like blackcurrant, certainly it's worth giving it a try. But as you know, I don't like that flavour profile, so I couldn't have vaped it for more than a tank. So yeah, next one is going to be Polly. Now Polly is passion fruit. Now, there's not that many passion fruit flavours out on the market today. It's one of them really unique flavours. And to be honest, in an e-liquid, it's very easy to confuse it with other flavours. For me, this one is a really nice tropical fruit flavour without the profile of a tropical fruit mix. Which sounds completely mad when I say that, but the passion fruit is really nice. It's not overly done. It's not too strong. It's not overly sweetened either, but it does have that natural fruit sweetness to it. There is an exhale cooling effect, but again, much like this, actually more so than the spearmint, it's not really heavy. You know, it's a nice light cooling, but it's not a strong like cooler effect. But overall, the flavour on this one, both inhale and exhale, is really nice. It is really strong. It's a really nice fruit flavour, and yeah, again, no coil performance, no coil issues whatsoever. So yeah, if you want something a little bit more, a nice simple tropical fruit, well worth trying. So get on to the next one, and it's ISO. And ISO is mango and orange. I have brought you a few of the like this recently, so I was really interested to see what Hook's version of this was going to be. And honestly, from the inhale, you're getting a very natural mango. There seems to be a bit of a division within the mango e-liquid market now, which again probably sounds a bit silly me saying that, but you either have the juicy mango or you have the natural mango. For this one, this is the natural mango, which is not a bad thing. You know, it's a really nice flavour. You do get a bit of the leafy taste that I've mentioned before about it, and that seems to be the prominent flavour on the inhale. There's not really much orange, and then going into the exhale, again, you know, the mango is quite dominant there. There's a little bit of orange that sits underneath the mango, but it's not citrusy. It's just like a plain orange, which means the orange never really pops. So overall, it is a really nice mango flavour. It's, in fact, compared to other ones I've tried recently, you know, it is one of the nicer fresh mangoes, but what I'd say is that maybe it needs that more citrusy in the exhale to really make it pop, if that makes sense. But yeah, again, overall, really nice flavour. Next is going to be Hypo. Now, Hypo is pear and peach. So again, it's two fruit flavours mixed together, but the two completely different profiles. Now, I know from, again, recent experience, peach can be a little bit of a distinctive flavour. I mean, if you go and check out a juice review I've done over on Planet of the Vapes, you'll see that, you know, when peach doesn't work, then you can notice it. For this one, the inhale very much is the pear at first. It's a nice crisp pear flavour. The peach isn't really prominent there. I've noticed it adds a little bit of sweetness to that pear to make it a nice sweet fruit inhale. Now moving on to the exhale, and the exhale, the peach does start to come through a little bit more, but it blends together really well with the pear. So what you're getting is, again, it's much like the Polly passion fruit. It's a nice sweet fruit exhale. You know, you can pick up the pear, you can pick up the peach, but none of them over dominate each other. So it just makes a really nice flavour overall. So yeah, again, nice simple fruit. If that's your sort of thing, you might actually really like this one. So the final one is going to be Quad. Now this is the one, as you can see, most of the bottles gone of this. I've got this in the Hell Beast at the minute. So it's a very, very unique flavour in terms of profile. What it is, it's a strawberry lemonade. Now, if you read the description of it, it's Somerset strawberries wrapped in lemonade. And to be honest, it's a very sweet liquid. It's much sweet. I'd say this is the sweetest one out of the whole range. The inhale, as as you would expect, it has a touch of strawberry in it and like a nice sweet lemon as well. I think the strawberry is complementing the lemon to give you that sweet inhale. Now on to the exhale now. And what I find is that the lemonade, as you would expect, starts to take over and dominate. The strawberry does add that sweetness, but I think it dulls away into the nice lemonade flavour. There's not really a fizz to it, I didn't find, but it does leave that nice little bitterness on your tongue after you've exhaled, which is really nice when it comes to a lemon, any sort of lemon profile. What I'll say with the lemonade is that it does sort of, in terms of the scale, just go towards more the artificial lemonade rather than a natural lemonade. But that's not a bad thing in this case, because what you're getting overall is a really nice sweet flavour. You know, the lemon's done really nice. The strawberry doesn't take over at any point. It's just a nice sweet flavour. You do get it on the inhale. And overall, it is a really nice flavour. And if you want something like this, if you want a really sweet lemonade type flavour, and I will emphasise the really sweet, this one could well be for you. Coil performance with this, surprisingly, despite the sweetness, really well again. Like all the other flavours, not had any issues whatsoever. So overall, we're going to sum these liquids up now. And I started with the price point, and I'm going to end with the price point, because for £3.50, these are absolutely fantastic. And the reason why I'm emphasising pricing so much is because psychologically we expect cheaper liquids to taste cheaper. You know, if you're going to pay £1 for an e-liquid, you expect it to be really artificially tasting compared to the same flavour at £20. But these are absolutely fantastic, and they're well worth picking up, especially at the prices. I say, if you want to pick these up, £3.50 each or £20 for all 6, head on over to UK Vape Deals, and you can check out my written review of this. But yeah, you can, if you do a quick search in the bar, you'll get links to where you can buy them all at that cheaper price. But yeah, a little bit of little advertisement there for them. But yeah, overall, they're really nice flavours. They're really strong. They perform really well. And for £3.50, they're more than just value for money. These, especially for some of the flavours, you know, you can give much more expensive liquids a run for the money. You know, sometimes you don't have to do things complicated. Just do the simple things well. So yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. There will be another juice review coming to you guys next week, I promise. It's from a company that you may have heard of if you're over on Facebook. So yeah, check that out. But thank you for watching. Give the video a like, comment. Let me know your thoughts if you've tried these. Subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, as I always say, thank you for watching. Stay safe. And keep vaping.